Hello my friends and welcome back to There Are More Lights. Whew! That was one hell of a fight yesterday, wasn't it? I don't even know how I begin to top that. That was one hell of a fight. All right. Let's I think we have to burn some time now to find something else to do. You know that's not half bad, is it? 48 damage. 48 damage. For 5 tons. And no heat. 48 damage for 5 tons and no heat. Just let that sink in. So, you have medium lasers that do less damage and generate 30 heat for the same weight. That's crazy. That is madness and Sparta and all those things. .720 range, so it's got large laser range too. It's just totally, completely and utterly superior to a large laser in every way. Apart from that the damage is not concentrated, but who cares? Who cares when you're trading 28 heat generation? Man, with an array of these things, you can quite reasonably add a lot of damage to a mech without even touching the heat sinks. Well, anyway, I have those RAC5s to use anyway if I decide to use a big mech of some description. So on the star map here we have Unwelcome Guests Flashpoint, Joint Venture Flashpoint, which we've definitely done before in other campaigns. One Man's Trash. Okay. Tonnage requirements light. Sure thing. Let's do it. I figured I might as well just do flashpoints and new content as much as possible. Although this is not new content, I don't think. But I don't think I've done this particular flashpoint before, so... There's definitely just so many crazy new weapons out there. So many. It weighs 1 ton less than the AC2, and it does twice as much damage, and it generates only 2 heat. It's superior to a large laser in every way apart from that it doesn't concentrate damage. So even the LBX2 is a fantastic weapon. Sadly, I think the only thing in the game Do you know what? They'd be amazing on a Jaeger, actually. That would be nearly 200 damage for 20 tons plus ammo. Oh, that's a new animation. I've never seen that one before. Anyway. Yeah, and then you would... You know, I think that the Jaeger's actually got some energy hard points. So you'd be able to stick some energy on there as well. The popular Holovid show. Nice. Sea-bills keep the lights on. Sea-bills buy treasure from all these exciting shops. Right, before we get stuck in, let's have a look in the store. You know, at 5 tons, you could realistically fit a pair of them on an Irby and have 100 damage. And plenty of ammo. Spare hit gyro. I think I've actually got plenty here. I've got 3 spares. Apparently this ammo is bugged and it disappears. I want to just buy one and see.
New equipment available.
You have 0. Yeah, it does. It disappears. Huh. Isn't that interesting? Ooh, 3 parts of an awesome. We make a sleepy awesome. With the friggin' PPCs. Oh, I feel like that would be quite fun. Let's see how much money we make. I might be tempted to make a sleepy awesome. Wow, 70 damage, and it's only 6 tons now, but it still generates 45 heat. So, still not that great. Not when you can have a... I guess the range is enormous, but you could have a snub-nosed PPC that does 125 for 30 heat. Plus 2 damage, minus 1 ton. Nice. That's 80, 88, 96 damage for 10 tons. Not bad at all. $120 damage for 12 tons. That's also not bad. And that's some really serious stability damage. Really serious. Well, that ER PPC is... Nah, it's not totally superior to the standard PPC. Because it is considerably hotter. But it is 1 ton lighter.
New weapon systems available.
Oh, the sleepy awesome. Let's see how much money we make. For a laugh, I might put together a sleepy awesome. One man's trash. Let's go. Holy shit, you actually came. Edmon in the flesh. It's Ed Corbu. Care to explain what we're looking at, Mr. Corbu? My damn holo camera's on the fritz. You're getting the parrot, right? If it's ancient, they want it. Have they tried looking in the stores? Have they tried looking in the shops? They want a genuine piece of lost tech. I have it on good authority that most of the shops have got some. So, here's the deal. There's a Starleague era facility out there. That's the beauty of this plan. You're going after the equivalent of a Starleague era stapler factory. Yes, any fool could do this job. Alright, Mr. Corbu. So there's gonna be a no from me, Jim. We don't say no in this outfit, we say yes, bring it on. Hey, and we triggered the next part of the Flashpoint campaign. Sweet. So I guess it's triggered after doing so many missions sometimes, and sometimes it's triggered after wasting time. The Black Widow has been carving a bloody trail across the frontier. Yeah, we can beat her, no problem. Nice. But anyway, I got some parrot to do some work for. Max 55 tons. I wouldn't even dream of it. I wouldn't even dream of touching 55 tons. Come on. What do you take me for? I could have brought the javelins out for a spin here. I'm just having too much fun with Firestarters. In There Are Four Lights, I use the javelins quite a lot. They have a little bit more stopping power at long range. High-end SRM6s are very good at punching holes in things from a distance. The only problem is that they have ammunition trouble. How hard it is to hit these fire starters. You get the new Flea with its targeting baffles or whatever. It's refreshing to work with for someone who's obviously sketchy for a change. Oh my god, these two.
On my way.
Roger that.
On the move. Sensors have something. Roger. Affirmative.
Hey boys. I see you brought some tanks. 70 tons actually, heavy class. I wonder what that is. A good old-fashioned bulldog.
Commander. Coordinates received.
A Gallant Urban Assault Vehicle. That is what it is. This is one of the new toys from the previous expansion.
Roger that.
Sadly, I managed to hit it in a really stupid place, but oh well.
Yes, Commander.
The one place I could have hit it and it lived.
Copy that. Firing on target. Let's do this.
Come on, boys, learn to focus fire.
Understood. Moving fast.
Stapler, stapler. Post-it, stapler.
Locked on target.
See ya.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Wow, he hit me. He managed to do more damage there than a whole team of heavies and turrets did last time. Ah well, sometimes they get lucky.
Yes. Receiving you.
Looked like a man that could do with being
Position
stood on.
confirmed. Locked on for physical attack.
The hole is made. Oh, he lived.
Good to go.
That's surprising.
Boy. Ready for orders.
Sure.
Coordinates received. Engaging.
Gonk. Target destroyed.
Vehicle trashed.
Anyone else? Anyone else?
Standing by. Moving out.
It's a pair of strikers.
Acknowledge.
Well, they certainly don't have much to fear from a pair of strikers, that's for certain. This probably was the ideal mission to actually bring my rookies.
The asset has been secured and is ready for retrieval.
Look at this facility. Star League Stapler Factory, my ass. I mean, look, it's got satellite dishes and loads of satellite dishes. That's some serious telecommunications equipment there. Some lorries. What looks like some sort of armored personnel carrier.
Yes, Commander. Roger that. No shooting, just running.
Proceed to the evac zone. Don't be silly.
How's it going?
Proceed to the dead striker zone.
Move order received. Roger.
Well, the intel was good so far.
One less vehicle.
Receiving you. Moving out.
Hey, buddy.
Copy that.
Nice. I should really try and mount some more 35 damage lasers because it really does make the difference. We've just stolen several tons of commercial-grade lost tech desk accessories.
Mission successful.
Yes! The intel was correct. Thank you, Corbu. Really should have brought the javelins along and some weaker pilots for training. Oh well. Then again, it probably wasn't worth much EXP, the mission, anyway. You know, I mean, if the factory, you know, produced any kind of metallurgical products or whatever, you totally could convert the facilities for making weapons. Especially if it's quite high-tech stuff. Nice. They've got you trapped in your condo. Were you that client? In a manner of speaking, I mean, yes, yeah, it was me. Oh man. Oh, you're telling me that I have to choose an opportunity? I have to turn down an opportunity to murder assault mechs in my lights? Just keep the staplers and wash my hands of the rest. You know, I kind of want to lure them away. This is meant to be the option that you pick so you can deploy your assault mechs. Right? But I'm just going to deploy lights anyway. So it doesn't really matter to me in the slightest. But this does actually sound like more fun, so let's go. Trustworthy client. Max 55 tons again. Let's bring some other boys out here. We can play with some weaker pilots. Why not? We don't need state-of-the-art pilots to handle this. Take the old javelins out for a spin. I missed them. Brave Sir Rockets. Remember him? He's still warning me that I don't have enough tonnage. Get over yourself. It's been a while since I played with bad pilots. But I'm not expecting much challenge here, so let's make things more difficult for me. Staplers, staplers. I do feel like I've missed an opportunity here to kick the teeth in of a load of assault mechs.
Command interface initiated.
I could never stand peas, the little green bastards.
Good to go,
Let's
Commander.
just kill him. That's an idea I could get behind. Well, it looks like the building's actually, you know, got some HP, so that's good. Okay. Is it just enemies over here?
Moving to position.
Moving out.
This is one big building.
Time to earn our money.
Oh, it just looks like tanks.
Hey there. Understood. Moving fast.
What is it? It's just a striker.
Standing by.
Alright, stand by.
I copy.
Alright. So far, so dumb.
Receiving you.
Yay! Fire starters 1 and 2. Track the bulldog.
Copy that.
The javelins will handle the strikers.
Vehicle trashed.
Splat.
Ready for orders. On my way.
Brave, brave Sorockets.
Acknowledge.
Oof. That was some pretty serious damage.
Standing by.
See, the javelins actually have really good long-range firepower. They just,
No shooting, just running.
they just have ammunition problems. That is not a light vehicle.
Ready for
A
orders.
few light vehicles, my ass. That is not a light vehicle. That is an assault vehicle.
Roger.
A dead assault vehicle. Unless I hit the turret nebula.
Vehicle killed. Receiving you. Move order received.
Shoot him. No, I lost control of a few missiles there.
Good to go.
I rocket this boy, or do I just stand on him? 80 damage. I think I can just stand on him.
Confirmed.
Pop.
Porting one less vehicle.
Yes, Commander.
Right, now I'm concerned that if I kill him, reinforcements will immediately arrive and take their turn.
Roger that. Standing
So,
by.
I'll change to the assault phase and then I will kill him. To prevent any unwelcome free turns.
Ready for orders. Confirmed.
Hey, buddy.
Target confirmed.
Pop. Anyone else?
Vehicle destroyed.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
Wow, dropship landing. No, don't exit combat. Oh, they get a free turn now because we exited combat. Oh, they didn't get close enough to trigger the combat phase. So they actually don't get a free turn.
On it.
Affirmative.
What am I looking at? Striker, striker. Two unknowns going down the other way. Hey you, what do you think you're doing?
Good to go. Got it. No shooting, just running.
Oh, it's another one of these galleons.
Receiving you. Engaging jump jet. Aye, aye.
Oh, we missed. Not a big deal.
Yes, Commander. Roger that.
Just keep shooting.
Roger that.
Boom! Target destroyed.
Vehicle trashed.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, we're in position. Oof. 24 health on the one building for the bonus objective. Oh, an SRM carrier. Wow, this boy gets to go first.
One of our structures has been eliminated.
Oh well, whatever.
Orders.
Yeah. Oh, we missed. And I totally forgot to turn the coil back on.
What's up, boss? I copy.
Oh well, I'll deal with him later. Target destroyed.
One more for the trash.
I probably could have saved all the buildings here if I played a little bit more cleanly, but you
Waiting for
know,
orders.
whatever.
On the move.
Get wrecked.
Reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
Hold out for reinforcements.
Standing by. Position confirmed.
That's not how this works.
Locked on for physical attack. Move her down.
Nice. Huh. It's staplers, just staplers.
Mission successful.
Nice. The greatest stapler heist of the century. Totally should have fought the assault mechs, shouldn't we? Ah, well, whatever. Oh, it's so dumb. Why would you steal the products? Why wouldn't you steal the machinery from the factory that, you know, you might be able to repurpose to make something? Ah, it hurts my brain. One Man's Trash, Part 3. High status types. I think they work in communications. Alright. Comstar. He's gonna move to New Avalon. Yes, ma'am. My days of playing shadowy client are over. He has standards that need to be met. Staplers! A dragon piece. Another dragon piece. An entire Locust 1S. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Jesus, 4 missile hard points. I know a few mediums and heavies that would be jealous. And an AC2. And an arm mod that doesn't weigh anything. Sweet.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Right, let's go and get ready for next time. Which next time will definitely be the next piece of the heavy metal puzzle. But before we do that, let's do some upgrading. So this mech has never had any nice things. But I think that could change. God, these things are disgusting. And they only weigh 1 ton. But they're definitely more heat than this mech can handle. I don't know, 4 standard medium lasers were about as much heat as a fire starter can take. A little bit of upgrading can't hurt anybody. Yeah, You know what these would be good on? Something like a Jenner. Because a Jenner can only mount 4 lasers, it can't do anything else. So you stick those 4 on the Jenner, and now your Jenner suddenly has real power. 180 damage. And then your Jenner, you know, you max out the armor and add some heat sinks. 1, 2, 3.5. So if you pulled the machine guns, you could get, with double heat sinks, you could get 18 cooling on top of your 30 to take you to 48. 48 over 80 is still quite hot, but still, it could work. Let's pull the standard lasers out. I might as well. I'm telling you, man, the lights are way harder to hit now than they were previously. Just when you thought that this mech couldn't get any more powerful than it already is. Look, it's an arm mod that doesn't weigh anything. There's another 10 damage in it. One ton. 1 ton. Well, I haven't found another 10 one, but yeah. Sure, why not? Just 180 damage. Just 180 damage. To add to the 180 of the lasers. Just 260. God damn. It's disgusting.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
You know what? This has been fun to play with. But it's basically just a pile of medium lasers. It'd be better on a fast medium. I was just thinking.
131. Expected approach time. 1-8.
Got it. That's a 1-8.
So that is 200. That's including all the machine guns. Let's work this out. So that's 40. That's 90. And 35. That's 125. So that's approaching the highest you could get with 4 standard medium lasers. 4 standard medium lasers would be 35 each. 140. And the delta here is 22, which is not bad. So my thought was, if you pulled the machine guns and you put an extra heatsink in, you could achieve, let's think, 64 if I had another standard medium laser, so 64 over 30, so then 36 if we had the heatsink. It would run really hot. So each machine gun is worth 15 damage. So one of these is worth 3 machine guns. Just about. So this is a very standard design that I've used. But let's see if we could come up with something a bit more capable at long range. Because this has actually got good range. 150. So if we went with 4 of these... God, could you imagine if I lost the arms? Oh god, that's hot. Even with 3 double heat sinks, that's hot. Too hot for such a small mech.
Hey Doc, the work you put in on that thrust control has really paid off. Steering is buttery smooth.
For 6 tons, only 25 heat. Because that's the non-insane one. Get 125 there. There's calculations in my head. Let's say we put in a pair of double heat sinks. So now we got 42 over 74. So a delta of 28, 30, 32, 32. 32 is reasonable. And we could bring it down further with another heatsink. But we could also... it's 200 damage. That's pretty brutal. 60, 75. So the typical machine gun loadout would be 75. And the typical laser loadout would be 145 with maxed out. So at the absolute best, a Firestarter in the machine gun design would be able to do 210 damage, and this is doing 200 at maximum range. That's really good. And it's tempting to be greedy here and add some small lasers to further boost the pain. For when for close encounters.
511. Expected approach time 41.
Because you could add a pair of small lasers here and have a little bit more spice when you knock someone's block off. 250. It feels kind of crazy though. 42 over 68. Over 86, sorry, so 44. Means you could fire twice before you would desperately need to cool down. But with 42 heat sinking, you would cool down faster than your typical light. And you're not going to be doing that all the time. Typically, you'd just be firing these. Which is 64. 64 over 42. 22 delta. I like it. I think it could work. If it genuinely runs too hot all the time, we could consider putting another double heatsink in. Stripping the small lasers out. It's gonna need a new name. What should we call it? The Fire Sniper. I know it's terrible, but what do you want from me? I would love to have 4 ER medium lasers in here. And go even more crazy. But, I think that's a check that a Firestarter's heat sinks just can't cash.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
The funny part is, if I could find more of those 60 damage arm mods, you know, we could add 120 melee damage to every single one of these Firestarters, so that they all have devastating melee capability. Right, where's the next plot? It'll be glowing somewhat. Here it is. 5 skulls.
Bio command.
I'm so afraid of the Black Widow. Yeah, I'm terrified. You know, you could totally just go into this last mission with 4 bull sharks. Those of you sitting on hundreds of millions of sea bills could have just pulled the trigger on buying all those bull sharks from that shop where there was like 1 complete one and 6 parts, and have 4 of them right now.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Man, that would be... I don't know. I feel like I'm very quickly going to get bored because everything is just so OP compared to how it was before. It's that event again. Always take the 50 grand. Everything else just is like a drop in the bucket. New flashpoint added in Mitchell's system. Let's just double check what that is. It's not that one. It's not that one. Or that one. Siege Breaker, I think we've done this one before. All of these missions are down here at the edge, which is interesting. Suppose it gives you a reason to hang around down here. Jump! Right, and that will be it for now. We will, next time, take on the 5 Skull Black Widow mission with our crack team of assault mechs. 4 Firestarters in a dream. Who knows, I might even take a casualty or 2. I hope the Black Widow's got some thick rear armor, or she's gonna find out just how quickly an assault mech can explode. Presuming that she's in one, she might not be in an assault mech, but I presume that she is in one. And yeah, so I hope you guys will join me next time, and we will put an end to this. I will see you then.